Hey gang, I just realized that there have been a few changes to the CRIMEreport.com website. So let's update the video and the demonstration, and you guys will have the best information moving forward. So the first thing you need to do for this assignment is go to CRIMEreport.com. And you want to choose Explore the Map. So as soon as it opens up, then you can just start right up with the first question. Using the map, put in an address that has some sort of significance for you. So I'm going to use my folks' address. Are they east or west? They're east. Highway double E. This is not the house I grew up in, so I'm still learning their address. I guess we're just going to go to their town. We can't necessarily drill down to their address. Alright, the next thing you have to do is change the filter. It's only going to show you crimes that happened in the last 2 weeks. So click on the filter button, and let's do 6 months. And we want all kinds of calls. If you want to activate the sex offender registry, you can, but you don't have to. I'm going to turn it on. And then close the filter box. So this is seriously like teeny tiny little town in the boot heel. Really nothing much except a whole lot of sex offenders, it looks like. So one of the things that I asked you to do was to zoom out until you could still see a bigger region and lots of different crime incidents. Rolling the button on my mouse forward zooms it in, makes it a smaller area, and then rolling it backwards zooms it out. So I'm going to back it all the way out, probably to like a county-wide map. Once you pull it too far away, you lose all of the crime report icons. So there you go. It looks like the only thing that they've had happen is sex offenders. If you see the little brown person, that's a sex offender report. Sometimes you'll have a number. That's more than one report at a single address. So what you can do is you should be able to click on all of those icons and kind of see. Some sex offenders will have pictures, some will not. Some will show you all of the different incidents. Goodness gracious. We also have a county jail in our town, so that's probably where all of those are clustered together. And then you just answer the question. Part of that is you're going to take a screenshot. So in order to do that, you're pressing the Control, and then at the top of your keyboard or your laptop, you should have a print screen button. So you can kind of save a picture of what that looks like. And then all you have to do is answer the question and copy and paste your screenshot onto that document. It's going to be super important for you to download the documents. We're still using good old-fashioned Microsoft Word at this point. You might be able to do it in Google Docs, but you have to make sure that you can paste your screenshots into it, because part of answering the question is both responding in written terms and then putting that screenshot on there so that I can have a visual image. The second question asks you to choose one of the 10 locations that I gave you, some kind of popular touristy kind of spots. I'm going to choose my favorite touristy spot that's not on that list, just as a demonstration. So we can put the address in. I might have to look up the address. There's Lulu's at Home Ports. Super great, fun little restaurant right on the inner coastal waterways in Gulf Shores, Alabama. So Lulu's is located right here Where the red mark is, it looks like there have been some theft and drug use not far from there. Someone had theft not far from there. If you, again, scroll out, and we're still looking at the 6 months. Once I set the filter, it stayed that way. It just looks crazy if you kind of scroll out. But what you can't see is there is a pretty high-end shopping district right here on the other side of the waterway. So it's not that it's a bad neighborhood, it's just that there's a lot of opportunity for theft, for some property damage, and you can, again, let your mouse hover over some of these icons and find that that's a property crime, that's theft, the little explosion. I don't know what this person is. Disorderly conduct. Oh, I get it. It looks like he's drinking. Interesting. If you follow the highway a little farther south, there's a ton of things that are clustered right in this area. 2 violent crimes, 62 property crimes. So this is just crazy right here. One of the things that we can open up and check is actually what's located there. What is it about this little piece of land that has so many problems? So we're going to look up this address, 200 West Beach Boulevard. I'm going to go to Google Maps. Move me out of the way so we can get to maps. And let's go back. It was 200 West Beach Boulevard. So type in that address. There's Gulf Shores, Alabama. It pulled it right up for me. So we're right in this area. Let's flip it over to Google Earth and actually see what's located there. You can get all the way down to the street view. You are literally a block off of the beach at this point. You should be able to drill all the way down and see street level view. There we go. We're starting to slowly get the street level. So down the road are these giant tourist t-shirt shops. This I can tell you from vacation. Can we progress a little further? This is a giant bar complex that's right on the water. Big stages, big restaurant, lots of bars, people stumble straight out onto the sand. So if we go back and look at the number of crimes that are reported, there's lots of disorderly conduct, there's a little bit of property damage, I think quality of life is probably a noise ordinance, and then that makes perfect sense because you can kind of see where you're actually located. There's the beach right behind you. This is a huge spring break location. There's all the condos and hotels in that direction. Let's spin back around again. And then just a little farther down the streets are all of the bars and nightclubs and nightlife for that area. So it makes sense step back and look at, is that a broken windows thesis? No, I mean, it's a pretty well kept, busy area. It's a little bit more along the lines of crimes of place. So that's just an example of how to use both of those websites. You have 2 questions, and then the third one is just bonus. So once you get a chance to complete all of that, you can turn it in through Blackboard or email it to me. If you are going to choose to use a Google Doc, then just make sure that you give me permission to edit it as well. If you guys need anything, you know where to find me. Bye-bye.